Hello, everybody. There we go. And welcome to some Guild Wars 2. And in the last episode, well, there kind of hasn't been a last episode for a long time because I put some out earlier and they kind of didn't work out so well. Nobody liked them and stuff, and nobody was interested. But you know what? I really like playing this game. This is a fairly new character. And I made some episodes with her, oh gosh, a long time, almost a year ago now. And I was going to try to kind of explain a little bit about Guild Wars and how it works and everything like that. And it just didn't work out. It did not work out at all. So I played her. I just developed her up a little bit. She's what, level 52 now? You can see right there. That's my level. This is the level. This is the experience needed to get to the next level, right? Okay. And map, achievement thing. This is my skills and my fighting stuff. Yeah. So I'm not gonna explain anything more than that about the game. You guys can figure it out. This isn't it's not a hard game to learn. But what I'm going to do is show you that every character that you make, you can run around the world, and let's go take a look here. So this is Holbrecht, which is the home place for the Norn, which is what she is. She's a Norn character, which is kind of giant human. This is the starting level map for the Norn. It is Wayfarer Foothills. It's for level 1 through 15. And what you do is you run around the map and you complete these, what are they called? Renowned Hearts. And you basically have to do different things to complete those. And so I've done that. And you get experience by doing those. Let's see, that's the Renowned Hearts. This is a Vista. Let's see, you get experience when you view the Vista. This is just a point of interest. So you get experience when you run across that. And then, of course, you get experience when you run past a waypoint, and then you can teleport to that waypoint from then on. So that's what you do. Oh, one last thing. These hero points, you usually have to battle or drink or eat something or commune with it, and you get the hero point. And all of those things get you experience. They help you complete the map. So you know, I can run anywhere in this map and do anything basically. But you know what? That's not even what I'm going to do either. That's part of the grind of Guild Wars. Now you can start out. I believe if you get Heart of Thorns, you can get this level 80 boost, where you can just move a character. You create a character, move them right up to level 80, and then you can, you know, I guess you'd have to go buy all your equipment and stuff. You'd have to complete the map on your own. This wouldn't complete the map. It would just move you from level 1 to level 80. But why am I going to worry about this now? Well, because in a month and a half-ish, September 22nd, I believe, 2017, there's going to be a new expansion pack come out. So there was Guild Wars 2, which I believe came out in 2012. I believe it was 2015. Heart of Thorns came out. That was the first expansion. And the new expansion is Path of something? Path of Fire? Path of some... Well, let's find out, because they've been advertising it. So let's go to the Black Lion. It's Path of something. Path of Fire. Haha! I got it right. Path of Fire is the newest expansion. It's going to open up a ton more of the map. So the Crystal Desert is going to open up. And it's going to be supposedly a huge expansion in terms of map size and stuff. It's going to be bigger than than, like, one map is going to be bigger than, well, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to talk anymore about that. But anyway, I wanted to get ready to do that. And to get to those maps, I wanted to get this character ready to go. And then I would have 3 characters. I'd have my warrior, Kaia. He's just my base warrior that I started the game with. I've got Daisy Philakis, who is my Sylvari ranger, and she's specialized in the druids, or she's specialized as a druid. And then Kaia Dawnrider here, who is a Norn elementalist. And don't worry about what all those professions are and what they mean. It's just the profession. So anyway, what I wanted to do was to show you that there's different things you can do in Guild Wars 2. So you can do this map, what they call the map completion, right? You can complete all this stuff, which is basically what I've been doing. I stopped off here because these are the crafting areas, and you can specialize in crafting and make weaponry, armor, utilities, jewelry, food, stuff like that. That will also level you up. I haven't done that yet. I haven't chosen the professions for her, but I think it's going to be, I think I'm going to go with jeweler and artificer. I haven't done those yet, so I think I'm going to do those. So anyway, that's another way to do it. But again, that's grindy too, and you basically stand here in front of the jeweler station and put what is that? What was that? Was that a? That looks like a little. Oh, that's a raccoon. Haha. I thought that was a ferret for a second. I was like, oh, I must have that. You put different recipes together and you experiment to find new recipes and stuff. And I'm not going to do that on camera for sure, because that is grindy to the max, and you're basically standing in front of a menu the whole time. But what I am going to do is I'm going to finish the story. So when you start off a character, you start off with a story. And the story of Kaia is that she is a huntress, and she battled the Great Worm. And if I have any footage of that, I'll try to include it, but I don't know if I do or not. But anyway, she battled the Great Worm. She's done a few other storyline things, and now she needs to go talk to, which is up here. She needs to go. Oh yeah, here we go. Forging a Legend. So she did the Great Hunt. She hunted down prey. She was called the Slayer of Isomir. We then went to the next chapter, and that was we went to help with wolf pups. Then we went to something to do with the mists and rescuing people from there. And that was it. Let's see. Yeah, that was the last thing. So the next thing is Death from Below. So I need to go meet Eir. Eir Stegalkin is a Norn hero. Now, there are each race, Asura, Norn, Human, Sylvari, and Char, each have basically their hero. And for us right now, Eir Stegalkin is the hero for the Norn. So we're going to go meet her. She's going to kind of guide us along the way for a while. We're going to go meet her at her lair, at her homestead, and find out what's going on. Something about dredge technology. Okay, this is Eir's Stegalkin's homestead. So let's enter this. And most of these things you end up going into an entrance. That's Eir Stegalkin right there. She's pretty cool. Okay, so the door is open, and again we're in a instance. You can tell because all this is out. If I leave this area right here, we'll be out of the instance and back into the regular world.
For old Breck's sake, I hope Eir is right about you.
I do too.
Those Order representatives refuse to cooperate. Until someone takes charge, nothing will get done. It has to be someone they respect, someone unaffiliated. Eir, will you you step forward?
I have rarely said no to you, Scarty, or your father, but this time I must.
You are the only one who can aid us. The Wolfborn can't appear to take a side.
No, it's time for a new legend to arise in Holbrecht. The Slayer can take up this challenge.
I'm gonna be a new legend. I'm gonna be a new legend. Okay, so now we talk to Air, and we'll go to a cutscene for this, I'm sure. Yep.
What's going on? What was that all about?
Scarty, son of Newt Whitebear and head of the Wolfborn, brings word of trouble in Holbrecht.
I don't understand. Did I hear you refuse to help?
My time as a hero has come and gone. You're the hero that Holbrecht needs now. I will follow and advise you, of course, but this is your time and your challenge.
Come, Scarty's waiting in Holbrecht and he needs help. He's meeting with some dignitaries who are very important, but hard to manage.
Okay. So now we need to settle the dispute between the reps. We can run back out here, and eventually it'll just say, do you want to leave this instance? And we'll just say yes. And let's go find out. Oh, hello. Let's go find out. So if you'll notice down on the map, it actually shows me which way to go. It guides me along the way. I wish they'd just give me a like a waypoint to get close to, but whatever. Whatever. Okay, and then this is my home instance. So each character has a home instance, which is usually in the base town of that character. And I see, here we go. So you see the little green gem there?
Those are the rumors, yes. Ah, here comes the Slayer.
Maybe now we'll get some results. Vigil doesn't stand by when it's attacked. We strike back.
At what? At the Priory, we collect information before we act. Otherwise, we're just flailing at shadows.
And while you two are flailing and collecting, the Order of Whispers will be solving the problem.
Okay. So this part is, and some of this stuff is very common to all characters. This is the part where we will actually join an order. So there's 3 orders in Tyria. There is, this guy here represents the, what is it? I forgot already. Oh, the Vigil. Yeah, the Vigil are the kind of the warriors of Tyria. The Scholar is the Priory. They're collectors of knowledge and information, or not, they're not information, but knowledge and wisdom and stuff. So, like, you know, the Vigil go in with swords and arrows, and the Priory might develop a new flame thrower or flame launcher. And then you've got the Order of Whisperers, and they are the spies and assassins, I guess, of the Tyria. And I have so my warrior has joined the Vigil, my ranger joined the Priory, so we're going to just join the Order of Whisperers. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, but it's kind of neat to know, you know, who's got, you know, to do all 3. Okay, so let's talk to Scarty and find out what's going on.
Welcome, Slayer. I'd like you to meet representatives from the Vigil, the Durman Priory, and the Order of Whispers. They need your help.
I'm honored. I'll do what I can, but first I need to know more. What's the situation?
Dredge activity's rising sharply up north. We've been finding dead bodies with horrific and inexplicable wounds.
All 3 orders have an interest, so we need to combine our efforts.
But we can't agree on a course of action. I'll let them elaborate.
Welcome, Slayer. I'm Ifwin from the Order of Whispers. We specialize in covert activity, information, infiltration, and assassination. We found the bodies, we reported the strange wounds, and we heard rumors of a dredge attack on Scholar's Cleft, a Priory facility in that region.
That complex is not well defended. Allow me to introduce myself. Scholar Prot of the Durman Priory. Scholar's Cleft is a place of learning. We're studying the Elder Dragons there, and that research is too important to fall into Dredge hands.
The Vigil has other priorities. I'm Crusader Thurkill. Marauding Dredge are the problem? I say, no Dredge, no problem. Those tunneling devils cost me a squad. I'll punish them for that, so they can't do more harm. Ever.
So we have 2 objectives, 2 plans, but only 1 Slayer. That leaves the question, who gets your help? The Dredge threat needs to be identified and contained. How will you begin? By protecting Scholar's Cleft, or avenging the fallen Vigil squad?
Okay. So I'm going to choose a representative to help. So I can avenge the squad through Crusader Thurkill, or go with Scholar Prot. I think I'm going to go with Scholar Prot for this one, and let the Crusader take care of himself. So let's do this. And again, it doesn't really matter, so...
Some Slayer you are. Who chooses sentry duty over taking the fight to the enemy?
Someone thinking about the future. Your
So let's
comrades
see.
are gone, but Scholar's
good
Cleft
grief.
can still be saved. I approve of the Slayer's approach. This is bigger than frisky dredge and lost patrols.
So these, so
We
my
have to start somewhere, and the Dredge started this when they attacked the Vigil.
okay. Are we done? I think we're done. Okay, we are right outside our instance here, so let's go find out what's going on. And this will undoubtedly involve a battle. Uh-huh.
Glad to have you with us, Slayer. Scholar's Cleft is abuzz with rumors of an impending dredge attack. When I left, some of the faculty were convinced the attack was imminent. Studying dragons for so long makes one eager to confront a more manageable foe. If you don't mind, let's hurry before full-on panic sets in.
I don't mind at all. If trouble's coming to Scholar's Cleft, I want to be there to meet it.
Okay. Oh. And I saw the Dredge APC thing, so that's not surprising. So here we go. Time to go to battle. Time to go to battle. And really, time to kill some Dredge. Let's kill some Dredge. Okay. Missed. You're dead now.
Please, help us. Our leader is in danger.
So the NPCs are of limited. They basically just hold the enemy back. And of course, this is a really...
I'm letting you
Okay, anybody... Go to Thunder. Okay, let's go ahead and...
Forget the scholars. I have the information. Get out here before reinforcements show up.
Okay. So... What are we doing here? Did we get it? What? Who's still attacking? Okay, this should be it then, right? Okay, that's it. I did not see those up there. Let's speak to the head scholar. And it looks like that dredge got away.
Stay back. I won't allow harm to come to little Meowmers.
Meowmers? Oh, it's the little kitties. Okay. Don't worry, I'll protect you both. Oh, that's not who we want to talk to. Okay, sorry guys. Let's go up here. Who I think is who we need to go talk to. Yes.
Thank the 6 gods. You arrived just in time. The dredge have gone crazy.
We're here to help. Do you have any idea what those brutes wanted?
They were after a very specific book on ancient architecture. Their leader, Vyacheslav, fled with it just a moment ago.
A book on architecture? Can Dredge even read?
I don't know. I told them where it was, and they left me alive. My poor colleagues.
If the dredge got what they wanted, I doubt they'll be back. Tend to the wounded, Scholar. The Slayer and I will deal with the dredge.
We're off to deal with the dredge.
I need to report this to my superiors at the Priory, Slayer. I'll meet you back in Holbreck when I'm finished, and then we'll speak to the others.
Okay. So now we get to go back to Holbreck. I'll just get out of here for a second. We'll go back to Holbreck and talk to Air again. So, boom. And then after each chapter, okay. So we want to go to Holbreck again. After each chapter, and this would be considered a chapter, like a major, I guess not a major battle, but a battle like this would be considered a chapter. You get a reward, and I've pushed my level so far up that the rewards right now, this is for level 20 and 30 stuff. This is not for level 50.
The Dredge are testing this new weapon on Vigil soldiers. It has to be destroyed now.
It might be better to steal the weapon, learn its secrets, develop a defense. If it's especially lethal, we might even want to turn it against the dragons themselves.
An intriguing notion, Agent. But I agree. The weapon deserves a closer look.
Okay. We ready? Talk.
The rumors were true. Dredge did attack Scholar's Cleft. They killed a lot of people and stole an ancient tome.
They were led by a dredge named Vyacheslav.
Vyacheslav.
On his orders, they murdered my colleagues for a book about architecture.
Why? What was in the book that would be worth killing and dying for?
Does it matter? I'm here to report that the Vigil just lost another squad to this mystery weapon. The Dredge and their new toy must be stopped.
I think we all agree on that. But the Priory isn't going to charge in without more information.
Then stand aside. We know they're keeping the weapon somewhere near Mullenhide. We'll fight our way in and destroy it.
Or we could sneak in and steal it. By the time the Dredge build another one, we'll have a response prepared.
As long as we do something now to prevent more loss of life. What say you, Slayer? Steal the weapon or destroy it?
I like steal. I want to steal this weapon. Let's do the steal the weapon. Let's do steal. Okay. So let's see here. Again, something that I don't think that my dagger is even that low. Yeah, that's 363. So,
It's over.
Okay. We'll get to the next little chapter. Okay, so that is Molingrad there. We're high in the Shiver Peak Mountains. That is Molingrad. This person is very happy. And let's go get, let's go do it. So we are off to steal things. It's subterfuge.
Okay, Slayer. You're good at what you do, but now we see if you're good at what I do. The Order of Whispers doesn't shrink from violence, but we try to keep it to the necessary minimum. And in our line of work, it's often necessary. The Dredge have sealed themselves inside that mine. We need to get in, take what we need, and get out. I propose we borrow a pair of their mining suits. They'll assume we're one of them and let us in. After that, we have to improvise.
Sneak in and keep a low profile until violence is necessary. I can handle that. Should we mine some ore first to help sell the disguise?
Now you're thinking like one of us. I predict a bright future for you in our order. If you can mine as well as a Dredge, that is. We'll have you fighting dragons in no time. That's in our charter, you know. But until then, let's put on a show and dig our way into that mine.
Put on a dredge mining suit. Okay, so that I gotta go. Okay, are you following me? Yeah, kinda.
What?
Disguise. Anything I should know about mining suits? Okay.
Drill the rocks, and the Dredge will come pick up the ore.
Okay. There we go.
All problems can be solved through unity.
Yes. It's this one here, Pummel.
Nice work. That'll do fine.
You know, and they seem like such nice people otherwise. Okay, wait for the George and the dredge mine to open.
Be proud! You've collected for the collective!
There we go. One open door. Now to get what we came for.
Okay.
Nothing of interest. Let's keep looking.
Okay.
Check the other crates. Maybe we'll get lucky.
No. Okay. Where are the other crates at? Oh, here's one. We have to go deep inside, don't we? Nothing will go wrong if we go deep inside. Ha!
Remember when I said we would improvise? Now's the time. We don't need a whole prototype. The components in this box will tell us all we need to know.
And look around. Some of these parts are far too big for the weapon I saw. The Dredge must be planning to build an even larger version.
With a weapon that size, they could shoot through a small mountain. Or a large building.
A building makes more sense. The Dredge stole a book about ancient architecture from the Priory. They must be preparing to take out a large structure.
Well spotted. This weaponsmith Vyacheslav sounds madder all the time, even for a Dredge. Let's take what we've learned back to the others and figure out where the Dredge will strike.
Okay.
Bail out, Slayer. There's something wrong with your suit. It's smoking. Good agents know when they've overstayed their welcome. We need to go. Now.
Well, let's go. Let's get. Let's just run. We're gonna run. Oh no. I'm running the wrong way. We gotta run this way. There we go. Haha. Are Are you coming? Where's she at? We're gonna have to fight all these, aren't we? You're not very good at just running. Okay. Okay. Can we go now? Can we go? Let's go this way. Come on. Come on, my little NPC. Oh, you got caught, didn't you? There, that'll help. They're dead. Okay. Can we go now? Okay, let's go. Sometimes you just have to coax them along. Okay, uh-oh. Defeat the dredge mining suits. I see suit. I might have to pull, for this one, I might have to pull another, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Come on. There we go.
What happened back there? The mining suit was working perfectly, and then it completely broke down.
Hard to say. Between your size and unfamiliarity with the controls, I expect you taxed its systems past the breaking point. Hardly your fault, of course. Dredge machinery is powerful, but it's not as reliable as the Chars or as flexible as the Asuras.
Vyacheslav's machinery seems reliable enough, especially since he keeps upgrading it. We need to identify his target before he perfects his weapon.
Let's do it.
Agreed. I'll meet you back in Holbreck, and we'll confer with the others. Maybe they can help us determine which huge building is in danger. Nice work, by the way. I renew my offer. When you're ready to join the fight against the dragons,
Aha!
the Order of Whispers would be glad to have you.
Interesting, I think. I'll take you up on it. Okay. So, are we done? Done? Yeah, I think we're done. We're done here, so let's get back to Holbreck. Okay, and here we are back again, so there'll probably be a... Maybe? No?
Everyone fights for something.
Okay.
The Dredge are definitely building another weapon, one big enough to shatter a mountain. I've seen the proof with my own eyes. Given the architectural tome they stole, I think Vyacheslav's target is a large building. But which one? Where is he going to strike?
True, but a little research might get us that information. My contacts have intercepted a coded Dredge message. I suspect it was being sent to Molengrad. If we break the code, we can figure out what the Dredge are planning.
We haven't got time for the Priory to crack that code. I have a spy inside a Dredge settlement. Let's ask him for the information.
I'll leave the intelligence gathering to you lot. The Vigil is ready to move on whatever you discover. In the meantime, we'll keep hunting Vyacheslav.
We'll share what we learn with the Vigil. But first the Slayer must decide how we're going to learn it. By breaking the code, or debriefing the spy.
Let's take the briefs off the spy. We're going to take the briefs off the spy. Okay.
That's all me right there.
Ooh, and I went up another level. Good. So let's go ahead and... So what I'm doing between each little episode, because I'm cutting it, is I'm just running out here and these oh, 2 dies. Nice. I've already unlocked that die. Wasabi die. Okay, so we'll just sell a trading post that. And what I'm doing is I'm just, you know, none of this stuff is good for me. So I am just breaking it down. There we go. And then I'm running with these trophies and junk. I'm just running over to this vendor over here, this merchant, and selling it real fast, just to get rid of my inventory, just to clean my inventory up a little bit.
I've got deals you won't believe.
Yes. There you go.
Talk to you later.
Let's go ahead and check out this new level. So I'm level 53. I get 12 hero points, and I get some crafting supplies. So we'll let's do that and deposit. Yes, good. Keep our inventory clean. And this is the hero screen. So this kind of shows you. This is kind of your personal stats, your personal profile, and you can see that, you know, like I've got my equipment here under the equipment tab, so I can look at my armor, I can look at my staff and weaponry goes here, accessories, rings, and amulets and stuff go in here. Let's see what else. If I want to change wardrobe, I can change to one of these things that I've unlocked already, but I don't really care to do that at this point. If I want to dye any of this, so let's say I wanted to dye, yeah, see the, well, kind of. There you go. See how these now turned orangish? I could do that. Let's see, but I don't care. This armor is not going to be around that long. As you level up, you go through armor very, very quickly. So don't even worry about it with that. If I wanted to poke a miniature around, let's see, I've got the mini mystical dragon, and so now I have that running around with me, and see, it runs around with me. I don't really get into it that much, so let's see, finishers, that's for PvP, I think, and PvE. Mail carriers, if I wanted to use a different mail carrier, I don't know, I've never seen the mail carrier anyway, so I think that might be an unused thing. And then the glider skin. You know what, I'm going to switch over to these. This is the basic glider. I'm going to go to the Hawk Wings. That's more like it. We're doing it. Let's see. So that's the glider skin. And then this is the hero. So as soon as I get to level 71, I can unlock this for specializations. I can change my skills here. I can also just do it down here. This tells me all the different attacks that I can do with each weapon and where it's at, you know, if it's in my offhand or whatever. This is my slot skills, so these just kind of basically outline what these slots stand here, what you can put in there. That's what I'm trying to say. And then this one is the mastery system, I guess, the skill system, and I haven't unlocked a lot of this yet, just because I haven't gotten there. But let's unlock a little bit. So these are the skills that you can unlock. So I can do all these. These end up down here somewhere, right? Okay. These are the glyphs. I've done that. I've done the signet training. I've done the cantrip training. I've done the arcane training. So now I'm down to the specializations, which are, you know, part of this thing here. So as soon as you unlock this, you can choose different specialization. So I'm gonna have more affinity to fire, I guess, and do more things with fire. So the first thing is, you know, while I'm in fire attunement, I will have more power. if I do this one, I've got critical hits have a chance to cause burning. Burning lasts longer. If I chose that one, I gain fire aura when an ally picks up a conjured weapon. So if I conjure a weapon, then I actually gain, and somebody picks it up, then I gain that shield. And then this is every time I use a cantrip, I believe. Cure 3 conditions, burn foes. Some of these things are just passive, and they take effect when the condition hits. So, for instance, and I've done this a few times. Where's it at? Oh yeah, here you go. Nope, arcane precision. Yeah, arcane shield. So, I will, when my shield drops below a certain health, the bottom thing there, beneath threshold of 50%, my arcane shield will just pop up. Okay? So that's pretty cool. So I got that going for me. Let's see. Let's go back to training. So these are the specializations. I know the next one's probably going to be air anyway. I've just got air, earth, water, and then the Tempest, which is locked still. So we're just going to do air next. And we just train. You use these hero points to buy training. And that's it. That's all I got. I don't have enough. I've got 4 left. I suppose I could go do an earth one, but you know, I'll just save them and just go do another. And then this is the story journal. So this is where we were. This is crafting, but again, it's grayed out because I haven't chosen anything to craft. These are the achievements, so you can kind of go through here and see what all the different achievements you've got. And then this is the mastery system, which allows you to do different things. Like here, you can become a commander. Here, the Heart of Megumi, there's different. I haven't. Oh, because I haven't opened that yet. Yeah. So anyway, that's that. So let's go ahead and. Oh, I think we were going to. Okay. We're in Lorner's Pass. We're not going to participate in this. I should, because there's nobody else doing it. Oh, you dredge. You silly dredge. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. We're going to come up here and see what we need to do here. Okay. Let's do it. Sabotage.
I don't like this. Where are the guards? Keep your eyes and ears open, Slayer.
Search Underbug for his missing agent. Uh-oh. Icebrewed Quaggin.
This is bad. My agent Drubin is in there somewhere. We have to find him.
Okay, well, let's just get going, because you know we're going to have to fight this. Oh. Go to fire. Oh. So now we're actually defending the dredge from these ice broods. But they're not that tough. I say. Okay. Let's poke you up. Aha! That's probably who we needed to meet. And we'll have to go deeper.
Don't worry, Drubin. We'll get you out of here. What happened to you?
Spirits bless you. Those crazy dredge test fire their upgraded weapon, and suddenly I'm knee-deep in Ice Dragon minions and fighting for my life.
Dragon minions? How did they get involved?
I don't know. The weapon fired and they swarmed in like dogs to a dinner bell. They attacked everything and everyone, even the dredge.
The last I saw, dredge were fleeing into their tunnels, chased by the filthy beasts. They might know what happened, but I don't.
I'll bet we're gonna have to go
We'll
find out.
go after them.
Yep.
You're in no shape to come along, though. Can you make it out of here on your own?
With pleasure. The dredge leader is completely insane. The further away from him I get, the better. If you're smart, you'll do the same.
Not yet. We need answers. Come on, Slayer. Let's go see if anything's left alive in there.
Okay. Okay, we're going this way then? Is that what the deal is? It's a Coden. They're the polar bear looking thing. Okay, so... Oh, we should be going this way. Dude. Of course we should be going this way. This is where all the fun is. Oh, you interrupted me.
Fury is mine.
Okay. You are dead, sir. Your death has been foretold. Okay. Is that it? Vladok there.
I'll do anything you ask. Just don't let the beasts kill me. We never should have listened to Vyacheslav. Killing the last dwarf isn't worth our lives.
Keep that dredge alive. We'll make him tell us Vyacheslav's plan.
Okay.
Hello, comrade.
What? I need fire here. Aha. Okay. Oh, look at you.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Oh, I didn't even look at my health. Ah. Ah. Icebrewed Grawl now, or Icebrewed Troll. Oh.
Fire! Do my bidding!
He's not so tough after all. Okay, that's it. I have been slowed.
Thank you for saving me. Those creatures, it was horrible. I am forever in your debt.
If you're truly grateful, tell me about Vyacheslav's weapon.
I would not lightly betray the Moletariat, but Vyacheslav is insane. I'll tell you all I know. Vyacheslav calls it the Mark III Sonic Vaporizer. It uses the recorded cries of a captive ice dragon minion, subsonically amplified so that the vibration crushes stone. The last dwarf oppressor, Ogden Stonehealer, is hiding inside the Dermond Priory itself. Generations of enslaved dredge demand his death.
Ogden didn't oppress anyone. He's a hero and a valued member of the Dermond Priory.
And Vyacheslav wants him dead. The problem is the sonic vaporizer attracts dragon minions whenever it's fired.
And Ogden's inside the Dermond Priory itself. Vyacheslav's going to fire his weapon at the Priory.
That will bury those scholars hip-deep in dragon minions. We'd better return to Holbrecht. Prot and the others need to hear this.
We've got to act quickly. Vyacheslav is targeting the Dermond Priory itself in an effort to kill Ogden Stonehealer. What's worse, the weapon's sonic beam is based on the cries of dragon minions. The sound it makes will attract every dragon minion in the region.
Sounds simple enough. We know where they're going. We can meet them head-on and destroy the weapon before they fire it. That's how the Vigil handles those who kill our soldiers and trifle with dragons. Vyacheslav and all who stand with him must die.
I agree. But the Order of Whispers has a subtler solution. The Slayer and I will use stealth magic to get close to Vyacheslav. We can kill him without engaging all the dredge forces. Without their leader, they'll collapse into chaos.
Excuse me. The Priory's main facility is entirely capable of defending itself. We have access to ancient and powerful magic. Specifically, we have a silencing ritual that will completely baffle Vyacheslav's sonic weapon. No sound, no attack, and no Lord Dragon minions.
Tough choices, Slayer, but clear ones. But before you make your decision, you should understand how important this choice is. Each of the orders would be honored to have you join. If you agree, the order you choose to help now will accept you into its ranks permanently. That will put you in a position to join their fight against the Elder Dragons. I, for one, can think of no better path for a hero to take.
Agreed. I'm ready to confront the most dangerous threat Tyria has ever faced, and I'll need allies to do it. Give me a moment to consider, and then I'll choose.
I will not need a moment. I know who I'm going to choose.
Yes?
There we go. I know because I've already done the other two, so...
Excellent. You're very skilled. It'll be a pleasure to have you along. There's nothing like hunting down foes and seeing them die before they even know we're there.
That's right up my alley. I'll meet you at the gathering point, and we'll head in.
That's the spirit. This is how the Order of Whispers achieves results, by striking directly at the heart of the problem. Informed, precise, and effective. And after we save the Priory, we'll turn that tactic on the Elder Dragons themselves.
You've chosen well, Slayer. I look forward to seeing the great things you will do with
And
the
Air
Order
would
of
have said
Whispers.
this.
I am
no
proud
matter
to have
which,
found the
which
hero
one.
Tyrion
You've chosen
needs.
well, Slayer.
I will join you for the defense of the Priory. Until then and forever after, may the spirits of the wild walk with you.
And let's see what we got here. Still nothing that comes close, so... Okay, we are here in Lorner's Pass. The Dermond Priory is that big thing right there, underneath the mountain. But that's the Dermond Priory. Let's go defend it.
I hope you're ready, Slayer. Vyacheslav is powering up his sonic vaporizer. Even if it doesn't kill Ogden Stonehealer or level the Priory,
it will attract every dragon minion in the region. I'm ready. What's the plan?
I'll conceal us with stealth magic so we can get close enough to kill Vyacheslav. There are a lot of dredge to sneak past, but I know you're up to it.
A diversion would help clear the way. See those supply crates all along the route? A few well-placed explosive charges and boom, diversion.
An excellent idea, and right in line with our way of doing things. I knew there was a reason we recruited you.
Indeed, those are the sound tactics I expect of the Slayer.
Air, you did come. It means a lot that you'd fight at my side today.
Ogden is an old friend, and thanks to you, I've been reminded that no matter how bad things seem, heroes don't give up on their friends.
I will stay behind to guard Ogden while you and the Order take the lead. Speaking of my old friend...
Ifwen. And you must be the Slayer of Isormir. I am Ogden Stonehealer. Thank you for defending the Priory and my life.
Time to go, Slayer. We need to get stealthed and find Vyacheslav. The sooner we get started, the better.
Very good. Okay, so what do we do?
Let's steer clear of the main force and focus on the supplies.
Where are we? Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay. So we're gonna go here.
This is wrong. The prototype almost got us all killed. You saw those nice dragon minions?
Are we going up?
What will happen when he fires this version of his weapon?
Up here or down
whining.
here?
The weapon will kill the dwarf, and the minions will destroy the priory.
And what of us?
I think we need to go up here. Yes.
Stay strong, comrades.
Go ahead.
Vyacheslav
Plant
will
the
not
charges on the
tolerate
crates.
cowardice.
If the charges are set, we need to get clear.
Okay.
What was that?
Ha! Those explosions should grab their attention. Now, to cloak us. I'll keep them distracted while you defeat Vyacheslav. When he falls, the other dredge will break and run.
Oh.
Consider this your initiation into the Order of Whispers.
I'll be back before you know it.
Okay, solo fight. Solo round. I don't know what would happen if I just ran through them, but I'm not going to find out. Let's go kill this guy. So he must be here, yes. Because that's the... Okay, here we go. I always lead off with a nice little thing of that.
You cannot stop us. The revolution will have its vengeance. Why do you protect the oppressors who enslaved us? No, I can't die while the oppressor dwarf still lives.
Destroy the sonic vaporizer, okay. Okay, where's Ifwin at? Ah! Back over here. Should I... I guess I don't need to revive these guys. You'll be okay. Walk it off. You, dude, you're okay. Here's a bandage. Have some antiseptic cream.
Well done. If not for you, Ogden would be dead, and the Dermond Priory would be in ruins, or buried in Icebrood.
Few people in Tyria truly understand how great a threat the Elder Dragons are, to all of us.
But we who do are preparing to stop them. It's been a pleasure fighting alongside you, Slayer. But now you're expected in Lion's Arch. Look for a vendor selling apples. He'll be very, very enthusiastic about his apples. Good luck, Slayer. I'll be keeping an eye on you.
I am also headed for Lion's Arch. I've heard from one of my former comrades in Destiny's Edge. We used to fight dragons together.
I've heard of them. In Holbrook, they still sing songs of their brave deeds. You took down a dragon lieutenant together, didn't you?
In simpler times, yes. We disbanded. But now I see that I have more to do. You helped teach me that, and I will always be grateful.
After all you've taught me, it's only fair that I return the favor. Farewell, heir. I hope to see you again someday.
Let's see what we get here. Oh.
All done.
Okay.